Thank you, Ed, for that very kind introduction. I'm grateful to you for all of your work to bring us together today, but years of organizing and advocacy. Real change comes bottom up from the grassroots when the community connects around shared goals, unfortunately sometimes in outrage in response to events like this, and demand better from their government, demand accountability from their government. And Ed Escobar, founder of Citizens Unite, has led the charge. Thank you, Ed, for your leadership. Good morning. I'm Matt Mahan, Mayor of San Jose. Welcome to San Jose. I want to thank my fellow mayors, vice mayors, community leaders, small business owners who are here today to speak up, to demand better from our government at all levels, local, including counties, and of course the state of California. We're here today because what just happened at Valley Fair isn't just a San Jose issue, it's a California issue. The truth is, we shouldn't be standing here. Californians spoke clearly when they passed Proposition 36. They demanded consequences for retail theft and real action to stop the brazen crimes that put workers and shoppers at risk. More than a year later, our residents are still dealing with the consequences of state inaction, even as San Jose does its part. Our police officers and detectives are delivering results, taking dangerous offenders off our streets and holding organized criminal rings accountable. Last September, a local jewelry store, as Ed mentioned, was targeted by a large organized group who stole thousands of dollars in inventory and violently assaulted the 88-year-old owner. Through tireless investigative work, SJPD has identified and arrested 15 individuals connected to that robbery, tracking suspects as far as South San Francisco and Redwood City. I have no doubt our officers will identify, track down, and arrest those responsible for this latest attack. But cities like ours can't do this alone. When Sacramento fails to match voter intent with real resources, it makes the job even harder. And that is an important note for our county level as well, as we're having a robust debate about how to close budget deficits. And I think this community would stand up with one voice and say, we should not close those deficits by sacrificing public safety. I hope this is the last time we have to do this. I hope that families, business owners, shoppers, and others don't have to live in fear when they leave their home or go out to buy something. But looking at the state's proposed 2026-2027 California budget, I still don't see the commitment that following through on Prop 36 requires or that our residents deserve. And that goes for implementing Care Court and SB 43 and many of the other new tools we have to address public safety issues and behavioral health issues. The state and our county need to put their money where their mouth is on public safety. Given the direction we're headed, overstated revenues disputed by the Legislative Analyst Office, wealth leaving the state, future budgets are increasingly going to have to reflect our true priorities. I believe my fellow mayors, vice mayors, community leaders here today would agree. Public safety must be the fundamental priority of all levels of government. I'll say very briefly in Spanish before handing it over to my fellow mayors. Los residentes de California están cansados de robos violentos. Que sé, la policía de San Jose encontrará a los responsables. Pero no sabemos si los criminales se quedarán en la cárcel o tendrán consecuencias. Necesitamos que el Estado implemente la propuesta 36 y el condado invertir en seguridad pública. Por favor. Gracias. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate members of the press taking the time to focus on our community's #1 priority and all the leaders here today. With that, I'm going to hand it over, I believe, to, I'm so sorry. I'm going to hand it back to Ed. Thank you, Ed.
One of the victims of the Kim Hung Jewelry, Lynn is the niece of the owner of Kim Hung Jewelry, and she came here personally to thank Mr. Matt Mahan, the mayor of San Jose, for doing such an excellent job.
Hello everyone, my name is Lynn Ru and I'm the niece of the Kim Hung Jewelry. All you guys know that a couple months ago my uncle was pushed down by the criminal, go into my uncle's store and push him down. It's unacceptable. And I don't want to see anything happen like that happen in San Jose. And I remember clearly one sentence Mr. Matt had say, make my blood boil when you see that happen. So I don't want your blood it boil. I need you so much. I need you in San Jose. I need you in California. Thank you for doing so well, so good, helping the people, helping the business in San Jose. I hope you help the whole California. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, and it's we shouldn't even be having to have these conversations, but it is our pleasure. I know our police department feels very strongly about doing everything in our power to ensure justice and accountability for all of our residents, particularly victims of crime. So thank you for those kind words. It's now my pleasure to introduce a fellow mayor, Mayor Carmen Montano of Milpitas, who has been steadfast in her support of common sense reforms to our criminal justice system to make us safe, including Prop 36. Mayor Montano, thank you for making it out here. Welcome to San Jose.
Thank you, fellow